Cowabunga!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whatever else is watching this video. My name is Nick, and I'm playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time. In the previous episode we threw Leatherhead off the train because he didn't have a valid ticket. And when you don't have a valid ticket, you don't get to drive the train. Or, well, you cannot be a passenger. Driving a train you need a lot more. After that we went to the near future where we took on Super Krang. This was the version of Krang that actually stole the Statue of Liberty. We destroyed his body, his robotic body, but Krang got away, and with that we went to the far future, to a starbase. And now we're taking on Krang once more. And this is a fight that I seriously dreaded. Oh god. And why am I getting hit by those lame attacks all of a sudden? I'm sorry. But those bubble attacks, how funny they are and how much the Shredder likes to laugh at them. They are a lame ass attack that you can easily avoid. Actually all his attacks you can easily avoid. Why am I getting hit? I even lost a life on it. However, I don't like this fight. Why I don't like this fight? Because this fight can drag on, especially the second part when he starts to throw down those robot walkers, because you can only hurt him once or twice in that phase. Each time he appears and then he disappears. Sometimes he does these stomp attacks, which was actually... Again! The stomp attacks allow you to do more damage. However, when he drops those robot walkers, which is actually his most powerful attack, because these things are fast and he is really annoying. They are really annoying to hit. That's when he actually is also disappeared. When Krang disappears and he drops those robot walkers, you have to defeat that at least 2 or 3. That one robot walker is left on the field, then Krang will come back to play some new ones. Otherwise Krang will stay away and you will be left chasing these annoying little cretins. And you can only... Oh come on, Krang, allow me to hit you even more than once. Okay, no, I didn't get hit by that. Seriously? Oh, this fight is dragging on, man. I don't like this fight. Really? Please, let me hit him. Let me defeat him. Oh man. Just the duration of this fight alone is annoying. And again, another life. Krang ain't that difficult. He is annoying. You need... Yeah! Yes! 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 That hole is our way home. Yeah. And that hole is also our way away from the Krang. We finally defeated. After about 4 minutes. Oh man. I really don't like that fight. It's obnoxious.
The final shell shock.
Yay, we go back to the present. From the far future we go back to the present. At least we're in the present for when this game came out. 1992. And as you can see, we're not fighting the Shredder. We're actually fighting the Super Shredder. And unlike his movie counterpart, this Super Shredder actually is quite dangerous. In the movie, he destroyed himself. The Turtles didn't have to do anything. Shredder just destroyed himself. It was just the lamest thing I ever saw. However, in this, here he has, well, he's the second most dangerous boss you can fight. At least on hard mode. And that's his most dangerous attack. As you could see, he has 3 different attacks. By the color of the flame that he charges with, the attack is determined. One is red, that shoots fire over the ground. The other one is blue, shoots ice in the air and freezes you. And the other one is green. The green one you want to avoid like the plague. Really, you don't want to get hit by that one. The green one instantly drains all the points in your health bar. Or the remaining points, I have to say. Which means that you instantly lose a life. The blue flame and the red flame, they actually do just a few bars of damage. But what makes it Shredder more difficult here is that actually you have a very small window to hit him. That is, once he unleashes his attack and moves to another spot. That between that time is when you can hit him. And we finally defeated him. And the time is very short, so either stand in front of the Shredder, let him attack you and jump over him in case of red and green, or walk up to him in case of blue. The Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, our 4 reptilian, have overcome the Shredder, blah blah blah. But to continue on with the Shredder, my usual tactic is just to jump over the attack. You have very little time to determine which color it is, so I usually jump and just take the beating from the blue ray. Just let myself be frozen, because I really don't want to be hit by the green one, even if I did that. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But with the Shredder defeated, also nice note, as you could see, we instantly started at the boss fight. We didn't have to go through any level. If you went game over at the Shredder, you would start at that boss fight. That is the entire level. You start at the beginning of the level, so you start at with the boss fight. That's a nice little detail. And nice little detail that you don't have to do Starbase for an entire shit long time and don't have to do Krang again. But now is the ending. Ending that you would not get on normal mode or on easy mode. And I think it's worth it. The deal to do hard mode, yeah, this is worth it. So, man. I finally finished the story at least. And I have played this game numerous of times just to test my capture card, to test what settings would work, what settings don't work with the computer that I have and all that, and just I played it over and over and over, and I must say I can do this with this game. There aren't many games that I can play this over and over and over all the time. Even after, I can't even play a game for a second time once I actually beat it. Well, there are a few exceptions, and this is one of them. I like this game. For the Super Nintendo it had great graphics. Colors were vibrant. I like that. Everything was clear. You knew what the enemy was. You knew what objects you could interact with. You knew your own turtle. Even there was variation between those turtles. And because each stat makes them different. One slower, one faster, one stronger, one longer range. And I like it. The graphics are just good. The music, phenomenal. There's even websites, ocremix.org or Overclock Remix. Or I think that was. It will be. Then we will put it down for you to be sure. But it has remixes of this music, and together with this music for the game, I could put this in a playlist, and I have this in my playlist of, and I can actually listen to it all day long. I love the music in here. It is really, really good. It's one of the things that I really like. Gameplay wise, this game is also really good, even though it is simple. Because the basics is you go from the start of the level to the end of the level and you beat the crap out of the enemies. You defeat them and you have face a boss at the end of the level that you also have to defeat. But with each level there are always new enemies to encounter or new variations of enemies. Bosses have always some different tactics. There are different weak points. Well, most of them you still just wail on them, just attack them, but avoiding their attacks and everything. And there's just variation. Also, you have bonus levels like the Sewer and Neon Knight Riders in the near future. And then you have levels as a Technodrome, which is actually a double level. The Shredder was the regular Shredder was an interesting boss fight because you had to throw food at them. Even the last boss, there was no level before that, you just went there. There's so much variation, so much unique, so much surprise. At least for when you play it as first. To play this game, and that is what I like about it. There's so much variation throughout the game. It doesn't get boring. Each level, even though I played it over and over again, brought something new. But we're at the end of the credits here. As you can see, even though thanks to my game over, I only have 486 points. The game time, and it is the game time that I was in control playing, was 32 minutes and 12 seconds. And it does not include my dying in that level. That game time actually gets excluded. Weird as it is. But I have to say goodbye, and I will be doing another episode, so I hope you will be back. Bye!